Yo, yo, yaga, yaga, yo, yo. You must become a light unto yourself in a world that's becoming utterly dark. I think his name, I don't know how to say his name correctly. Judu Krishnamurti. That was a quote from one of his talks he did in, I think, California. Please don't quote me. Do your own research. This is not financial advice. So, what do I mean? As you are on your walk, as you're on your healing journey, having that oil on you, your factory setting, your baseline, your pre-programmed setting usually is humility. Is usually someone who always gives people second chances, always giving grace, always forgiving, always reaching out first, allowing things to happen, going around in circles, repeating patterns, deja vu, etc., etc. So you get used to being on the receiving end of a lot of power plays, a lot of manipulations. So when you're in a scenario where you see someone who has a position of authority or position of power, you will automatically, as your setting, as your programming, as how you are raised, will give this person, you will take their word over your own words. In some cases, you will take them as law. I was watching a stream by another YouTuber called Your Level Up Guru, and she quoted a Nicki Minaj line. And the Nicki Minaj line is, I'm a star of any room I step in. That's basically what it is to have the oil, to have the anointing, to be chosen, to be one of Most High's babes, to have the blood of the Lamb, Spirit of Most High, Spirit of the Father within you, chosen one. That's basically who you are. Now, if you want to put it into a visual imagery, I don't know if you've seen the video of Bruce Lee, and he's walking through, and there's an army, and they're all martial artists, and they're all wearing, I think they're wearing white and he's wearing black, but don't quote me. I need to start editing my videos and putting these things in, these little snippets in there. But he's walking one way, and he walks in the opposite direction of all of these artists, and not one of them touches him. Not one of them touches him, but they're walking in the opposite direction. It's like synchronized. And that's basically what it's like when you're in this 3D reality, in the Matrix. Everyone is coattailing to the law of this reality. But the universal law, the most important is the non-duality of where you sit on the spectrum, of whether you're knowingly or unknowingly working for Most High, having the Spirit of the Father, or if you're working and you're channeling that of this world, this reality, the D's playground, working directly or indirectly for Shaitan, being one of Shaitan's minions, having some kind of possession demonic possession over your life, where you may describe this as some kind of mental illness. Now, why I was talking on about this is that when you are in a place where you're being lectured to, or someone has power over you, like a supervisor at work, and you have this anointing, know that the goalposts will be forever be moving. So there is actually nothing you can do to get someone off your back. There is nothing you can do to impress someone. There is nothing you can do to bring peace on yourself. There is nothing you can do. So what I want to encourage you today is to understand that even if you are 8 years old or 10 years old, you have authority over your teacher, your school. You have spiritual rights. You have spiritual authority over your toxic supervisor, over your manager at your workplace. They will always be threatened by you, your teachers, people that are maybe working where you work and they've been there for longer than you. They will see it as you're trying to come along and take over their position, or you're going around them. They are correct of feeling the resonance of you, because they are reacting to the spiritual energetic resonance that you have, which is one of a leader, which is one of someone who's extremely powerful, which is one of being protected, which is one that carries a lot of weight in the spiritual realm, and it reflects in your behavior in the 3D reality. Sometimes you may move in a arrogant way. You may sit very erect. You may, pause. You may listen to people intently and give good eye contact. And this is just because of what has been given to you before birth. Most High knew you before you were born, before you came into this reality. You were not made to be subservient. You were not made to come and serve and struggle under people. You were made to break curses that have been put into your family. You've been come to break timelines. You've been come to tap into, abundance, tap into wealth timelines, tap into your creative spirit. Everything that you imagined, it does exist in an alternate reality, and it's time for you to believe it, act it, breathe it, feel it, experience it in this reality. So when you have a supervisor who will double, triple, quadruple check your work when your work is of much higher standing than everybody else, and you take it that he is the authority because he has 30 years experience doing that job, you can ignore that. It's nothing to do with your work. If it's an essay you have written in your class and your paper has been marked down, ignore that. It's not the quality of your work that you have produced. If you're going for a job and somebody else gets the job over you, it's not the quality of the cover letter, it's not the quality of your resume. It is the fact that this person may make the people in their position feel more comfortable, and they see you as a threat. It doesn't matter also if it's a church pastor who knows more of the holy books than you do. Your word holds more spiritual wealth than theirs, and they know it, and that is why they group up against you. That's why they fight you. That's why the smear campaigns happen. That's why the humiliation rituals happen. That's why the rejection happen. Just know that you need to continue on your path and put that faith and devotion in the Most High and Spirit that is within you. It's not the spirit in the sky, it's the spirit that's within you. So your relationship with Most High. That is the message for today. I want to encourage you to take your time, practice conscious walking. Sometimes turn off the music and just be aware of the pressure your feet is on the ground. What part of your foot is on the ground, your sole or the board of your foot, your heel is touching the floor. Take your time, really feel the pressure points, the points of contact. Make eye contact, say no to things you don't want to do, and take your time.